my healers and health seekers. It's me, Ichona. Healing with medical medium information for 27 months now. And if you want to know what I'm healing from, it's in the description box below. If you are new to this channel, look in the description box. All kinds of information about all of my diagnoses, all of my symptoms, and all that stuff in the healing in the healing box below, in the description box below. And it is time for another What's Up Wednesday. Wednesday, the day that I come here, talk to you in my camera, in my YouTube, about my healing journey and tell you where I am, what I'm doing, what's going on, who I keep looking at, Pendleton. So let's get to it. It is a rainy fall day. Here's an interesting thing about fall in Wisconsin, in the particular part of Wisconsin I'm in. This was really interesting. I've never been anywhere ever that this happened that I can recall in my life, although I don't know how long I've been paying that close of attention. But the calendar, the official calendar start of fall is September 21st. And in Wisconsin, September 20th, that would be my birthday. And it was still warm out, like warm and sort of summery. And the 21st, bam, fall. That was it. Like a switch flipped and it was fall. Like I look outside, all of a sudden I see the trees are changing colors and the air got cooler, like 20 degrees cooler real quick. And all of a sudden, like breezy, chilly in the morning. And I was like, wow, it's just like, oh, just right on schedule. It's fall. I was like, I've never lived anywhere that it just flipped like that. Just bam. Okay, it's fall now. And it's fall now. Now the rain happened all summer, continuing through the fall. It's been sort of rainy, flash floody, lots of rain here, which is interesting because I come from the Pacific Northwest where there's lots of rain, but not this kind of rain. It's a different kind of rain. This kind of rain, lots of flash floods. Pacific Northwest, just constant drizzle. No real flooding to speak of. But that's neither here nor there. I just thought that was really interesting. It's fall. Bam. Calendar says it's fall. It's fall. And the weather accommodated. I've never experienced that before. It's usually like around vaguely the time. So what have I been up to? Pretty much been eating the same as far as like the spinach soup, although I guess the past couple of nights maybe not as much. Okay, well, so here's what happened is so you know, because last week I talked about Frenzy transitioning and crossing the Rainbow Bridge, and I also, in a previous video, if you watch all my videos, talked about how we went to a cat adoption event, and at that cat adoption event, we fell in love with a little gray kitten named Pendleton. He is crazy adorable, and he stole our hearts, and I have been, it's been pointed out to me that he looks like a little Russian blue. I don't know what he is. His litter mates, and I wish I had taken a photo, and I didn't because I'd get in amongst all the kittens, and all I am is just like kitten love, and I can't, it doesn't occur to me to take photos because I'm just immersed in the moment of kittening. So I didn't take any photos. But his litter mates, okay, so their names were Silk, Flannel, that's Pendleton, Calico, and Gingham. These were these 4 kittens. Silk was a gray calico with little like brown and gray, just brown and gray. Not like a multicolored calico, just she was mostly gray with little brown spots. That was Silk. Flannel, he's gray. He's got like a little white going on here, and on his like lower belly he also has a little patch of white, but mostly he's gray, and it's kind of, when you look really up close, it's sort of a mottled gray. Then Gingham and Calico, which I don't know which were which, but one of them was white with brown stripes, and then the other one was white with gray stripes. So every single kitten looked completely different to the other kittens. Nobody looked alike, but they were all litter mates, which I was delighted to find out. And in a perfect world where I just had a house and could take 4 kittens, I would have taken all these 4 kittens because they were all just adorable, and the fact that they were litter mates and looked nothing alike, just, I love that. I don't know why, it delights me, but it does. So, having a kitten is really, I don't know if anybody knows this. Here's a shocker. Having a kitten is really different to having an 18-year-old cat. Who knew? I just, what? Oh, I'm kidding. I did know. But it's really different. And you sort of forget, because like what happens when you have an 18-year-old cat is you've had that cat for 18 years and everything has happened gradually over time. So you just got used to each stage in her development and her life, and then sort of forgot that like it wasn't always that way. Like I can look back and remember, oh, she was such an active kitten, but I don't really remember like anything about having to take care of a kitten or what was that like or anything. I sort of, it's like being a mother, you sort of blank out on anything unpleasant or uncomfortable about childbirth and or toddlerhood so that you will continue to procreate. That is how nature works. And that's what it's like having a kitten. So having a kitten reminds me the differences between having an older cat and having a kitten, and you have to watch them constantly because power cords are a favorite thing of Pendleton's to chase and go after, which obviously is not safe for him or the power cords. And because kittens have tiny little sharp little teeth, and his claws are trimmed, but he has sharp little teeth, so he bites things. And he just is, he's a cat, so he's very curious, and this is a new environment for him, so he is very interested in everything. Now, it has been a few days we have had him, so we've all been together for a few days, and we have adjusted somewhat. But those first couple of days were really disruptive to our routine and our schedule and our sleep. Really disruptive, me in particular. And because I'm the mom, and so mama takes care of everything, and mama sleeps with the kitten, and mama gets up in the middle of the night with the kitten when the kitten wants to play and all that stuff. So, however, I will say for a kitten, Pendleton is a great night sleeper, okay? Because cats are nocturnal naturally, and usually they just want to fly around at night. And he is like, oh, everybody's sleeping, I guess I will too. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. Good boy. So that has been a new thing, and because of the disruption to my whole routine and trying to figure out like how to sort of get back into the routine, I haven't necessarily done, I think it's been a couple nights since I've had spinach soup, but I have still been eating raw. Haven't I? I think. Oh, okay, wait. Sorry. I did have cooked food for a couple of days in the evening. I did have cooked dinners for a couple of days. So I think I had potatoes one night. I think I had, there's these sweet potato glass noodles, and we have them with like a red sauce. Still fat-free. I'm still fat-free, and I guess he probably put salt in the red sauce. My husband makes it. Okay, so I haven't been fully raw. I have been fat-free, but I haven't been fully raw, and I haven't been fully salt-free for a couple of days. But getting back into the routine, I'm just honestly, I'm too tired to worry about it. I've got to focus on this kitten, and I'm not really bothered about it right now. I'm definitely not going to beat myself up about it because that would take effort, and I'm just too tired. So, I'm just not doing it. I can't. I don't feel bad. It's just, I'm still eating totally medical medium healing foods in whatever form they come in. I'm not following any particular rules right now other than, is it a healing food? Yes, then you can eat it. That's my rule. So that's what I've been doing, but I honestly do have more energy, and I feel a lot more better. See, tired. I do have more energy, and I do feel better on raw. So I honestly am just trying to sort of stick to that. Oh, I did eat some cracker. Oh man, I have had fat too. Goodness. Breaking all my rules. That was a couple days ago. But see, even right now, look. It is raining outside. I got muffins at my feet, snoring. Pendleton is on the bed, fast asleep. Not disruptive. It's disruptive because it's a change in routine, which is difficult for my son. It's a change in routine, which is difficult for me, but I also have to be the mom of everybody and manage, because, you know, it's for Muffins too. Like, she's adjusting And she's been really good with Pendleton. Oh my God, I'm just gonna talk about animals. I'm sorry. This is what's been going on this week, so this is my healing journey right now. But Muffins has been really good with Pendleton, and like amazingly so. She is so curious about him, and she really wants to play with him, but she kind of has backed down on her enthusiasm about it, let's say. And yesterday we took them both to the vet together, and I think Muffins, I don't think she's feeling that good today. I'm not sure if she's just like really sad about what happened, or if something kind of happened to her, or if she's feeling sick. But we're not going to go back to that vet. We were trying a new vet, and it just didn't work out. And I don't think it was a fit in any way. Actually, I thought it would be, and it was not. It just did not. Oh, if you feel inclined to send a little prayer for Muffins and her feeling better, I would love it if you would be willing to do that, because I feel for her. I just feel for her right now. I'm sure she'll be fine in a few days, but I just feel like it was a lot, and it was particularly a lot for her. Okay. I will stop talking about my animals now, even though that is like the whole thing. But that's been my week. My week has been all these, it's just been animal. It's been cat and dog, and being the mom to, helping Pendleton adapt, helping my son adapt, helping Muffins adapt, and try to get everybody integrated. And I honestly, I think it's going as well as it could. I don't know if it could go better. I think my son is probably having the hardest time with it. He doesn't like big change, and I don't think he expected the full-on kittenness of a kitten. I don't know how we could have better prepared him, but maybe we could have better prepared him. But I think we didn't remember some of the things. So it's been a little hard for him, like especially the chewing on the cords, because he likes to be on the computer, and Pendleton really likes my son, and he really wants to be around him, and so he wants to snuggle with him, but he also wants to play with all the cords that are coming from him, because he's got a cord on his headphones, and he's got a cord on his charger and on his computer, and so he's like, oh, I can play with all these, and no, it's not a good choice, Pendleton. Okay, this is little Pendleton. You see him? There he is. Oh, look at him. This is little Pen. So his name is Pendleton Flannel. Yeah, we kept his shelter name as his middle name because that's his name. But my son wanted to name him Pendleton. And I am part Cherokee. I don't know if anyone knows that, but it's kind of relevant because I gave him a Native American name, and I call him, here he goes, he's gonna jump down now. I call him Littlefoot Toe Beans. That is my Native American name for him, his Cherokee name. So it's Pendleton Flannel, aka Littlefoot Toe Beans, is what I call him. I said I was gonna stop talking about my animals, didn't I? I'm a stinking liar. So yeah, the food's been whatever. Still medical medium compliant. I will say this. Just remembering that I need to make sure and stay hydrated, which I have been mostly doing, and just knowing like I need to make sure to have glucose and mineral salts, aka fruits and veggies, and to support my adrenals and stuff like that, and then trying really hard to get adequate sleep has been very helpful to this process. So having the support of the fruits and vegetables and my supplements keeping me going, and I will say that when my routine goes off, oh, here's another thing I noticed. This is relevant. Okay. Here's a thing that I noticed. So when I'm tired is when I make I had to move locations because the other camera, the card was full and the battery, it was a mess. Anyway, I realized about myself that what I tend to do when I get tired is make, let's call them less than optimal food choices, because I just want to go for what's easy and quick. And also when I am extra tired, I get extra hungry. Maybe I need more glucose fuel, rest, something that I don't know if it's like actual hunger or if it's saying like, yeah, you need more mineral salts and glucose, or if it's saying my body's signals get confused because they're so tired. I don't know what the reason for that is exactly, but so I just kind of go for what's easy, which is why I ended up eating cooked, because it was already prepared in both instances. So, and same with the crackers, which I'm not thrilled about that. So that is why I made those suboptimal food choices. They're not the worst choices. They still fall within like compliant foods. And as far as, I mean, I wouldn't call the crackers a healing food, but they're not the worst thing I could eat. They're not no foods. Nothing in there was a no food. So that's good. But that's why I made the choices that I made. And one of these days, I'm going to get to a place where I am able to just do raw and nothing else. And I'm looking forward to that. But in the meanwhile, I am glad that there are cooked healing foods that I can fall back on sometimes when I need them. And it's not a no food. It's still within the realm of medical medium, and I'm glad about that. So that has been my week. I would like to hear about your week. What's been going on with you? How is your healing journey going? Do you have any concerns or thoughts or questions or anything? Tell me whatever you want to tell me. I want to hear it. Leave it in the comments below. Let's start a dialogue. Let's chat. Thank you for watching this video. I'm so tired. I don't know what I'm saying. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up below. You can subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button down there. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can ding the bell next to the subscribe button. And I just want to say I love you. Stay curious, my healers and health seekers, and blessings on your continued healing. You can heal, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.